Okay, students, in today's activity, you will be completing a booklet that looks like this. So when you go in the Seesaw, you will see a booklet that's very small, and we'd like to enlarge it so that we're able to better read it and so that you're able to do the work on it more easily. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to go here and you're going to click on this plus button, and then a drop down box will happen and you'll double click this to enlarge the booklet so that we can read it. And we are learning about US coins today. And I do apologize because this page of the booklet should appear on this side of the screen, and then penny would come next. But I think you get the idea, and I apologize for that, guys. So we're learning about US coins, and the first tab, the first page in your booklet will be about the penny, and it's worth 1 cent. And we can see how the penny looks on the front and what the penny looks like on the back. And then the writing here says that Abraham Lincoln, the 16th president of the USA, is on the front of the penny. And here's the back of the penny, and on the back of the penny, the reading says, the Lincoln Memorial, a building honoring President Lincoln, is on the back of the penny. And the writing here says that a penny is worth 1 cent. So what we'd like for you to do here is to go over and grab your tab, your label button here, and tab on that. And we would like for you to write a penny is worth 1 cent. So I'll just write that, a penny is worth 1 cent. And then, of course, you will drag that down to the box here. Here we go. That'll work just fine. You can resize it if you'd like, or you can leave it just like that. Let's go over to page 2. And we'll do the same thing here. We will double click to make the writing larger. And now I can see the nickel would come next in our booklet and the dime would come after that. So the nickel, let's read about the nickel. Of course, it's worth 5 cents. The front of the coin looks this way. The back of the coin looks this way. Let's learn about what's on the front of the coin. Thomas Jefferson, the 3rd president of the United States of America, is on the front of the nickel. Here's the back. The Monticello, Jefferson's house, is on the back of the nickel. Monticello, Monticello. It looks like Monticello, doesn't it? But it's really Monticello. This says a nickel is worth 5 cents. So again, you'd go over here and you would click on your label tool and type in a nickel is worth 5 cents, and you would put that right here. Let's read about the dime. The dime is worth 10 cents. The front of the coin, the back of the dime. Franklin Delano Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States of America, is on the front of the dime. There is an olive branch, a torch, and an oak branch that are on the back of the dime. A dime is worth 10 cents. So again, grab your label tool there, type in a dime is worth 10 cents and place it right there. And then finally, the last page, we are going to enlarge it by enlarging by clicking 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, because this time there is a quiz on this last page here. And so we really want that to be large to give you room to be able to type in your answer there. So let's read about the quarter first. The front of the coin, the back of the coin, the quarter. It's worth 25 cents. George Washington, the 1st president of the USA, is on the front of the quarter. The presidential coat of arms is on the back of the quarter. A quarter is worth 25 cents. So grab your label tool there, type in a quarter is worth 25 cents and place it there. For the quiz, let's read the questions here. A penny is worth how many cents? So you're going to fill that in right here. If you need to go back in your booklet to answer any of these questions, feel free to do so. A nickel is worth how many cents? A dime is worth how many cents? A quarter is worth how many cents? Which is more? Which is worth more, a penny or a nickel? Which is worth more, a dime or a nickel? Which is worth more, a dime or a quarter? And this is quiz. So you are going to use the same tool here and just type your responses in here. Okay? All right, that's how that works. So I look forward to your answers today, and I look forward to us learning more together about counting combinations of coins and learning how to write the value of the combination of those coins in 2 different ways. All right, thanks boys and girls.